Well, hey there, Leo. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. We're going to do a tarot card reading for you today, Leo. Take a look at your energy, see where you guys are at. I hope the energy is treating you well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Leave me a comment if you can. Lets me know you guys are resonating with these readings. And if you would like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. I will leave my information in the description box below. All right, Leo, let's get into it. Let's get you an Osho ZEN-TAROT card for Up in the Ether. Spirit, can we get some messages for the sign of Leo? What's going on with Leo? That was just a my bad. All right, Leo, what's going on? Osho ZEN-TAROT card for Up in the Ether for Leo. Oh, this one. Integration. Look at this, bringing something together. I'm feeling something clicking into place for you, or a conversation that's been had, or something, a light bulb moment for you. Brings everything together. Look at the double rainbows. I like the stroke of luck coming in, believing in this project, believing in this hobby, believing in this thing that you are doing, because it's going to bring you a lot of abundance here, Leo. So really, it's time to go all in. Understanding, there's that light bulb moment, the eureka, everything coming together. Again, I almost heard right when that integration card popped out, clicking into place. Something is clicking into place for you. Finally, it's just clicking into place. It's like, yes, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That's the way I'm supposed to be going. It's just lighting up within you. All right, let's take a animal spirit guide. What kind of animal spirit guide is walking with you? I'm so excited. I have to calm it down. Whew. All right, Spirit, what kind of animal spirit guide is walking in the ether with Leo right now? Animal spirit guide. The fox spirit, think on your feet. Number 27 converts to a 9, which is all about ending, saying goodbye to the past, saying goodbye to the things that didn't work out here. You have a fresh new start coming. It's burning up from that root chakra. It's just something, some kind of passion, some kind of fire has been reignited or relit, or some kind of new fire, Leo. But you are burning the rest out. You're burning it down here, just letting the past go, saying goodbye to the past. Maybe that's a poverty mentality or confusion or fogginess, but a good riddance to that. Be Spirit, sweet results await. Number 7, the universal number 7 here. Look at this, ending out a 7-year cycle. I always feel like our life moves in 7-year cycles, and you are ending something out. You're ending out a cycle of not having enough, of being in the poverty mentality. There's not enough love, there's not enough money, there's not enough time. I don't have the time to do the things I want to do. So somehow there's a huge understanding coming into a big eureka is, if I don't make the time, I will never have the time. So it's just this understanding that you have to make the time. If it's some kind of hobby that you're loving doing here, but you don't have time to really devote to it, it's time to make the time here. So yeah, there's a big 7-year cycle ending and beginning here, and you're ending out a poverty mentality. Love that. What's going on in the mind space? We're going to take a look at the mind space, the heart space, and the soul space. But I want to see what you're thinking about right now, Leo. What's going on in the mind space? What are you thinking about? Queen of Wands, look at this fire. Again, it's all about your fire, the root chakra, literally lighting up. It's coming from the ground up. So yeah, you're just feeling raring to go, but maybe you're not quite sure where you're running to, or where you're going to, or what's going to be around that bend. But it doesn't matter, because there's this sense of curiosity, of excitement, of maybe there's some kind of hope or some kind of dream coming in. Feeling very honored, very heard, very listened to here. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Feeling very seen right now. Yeah, you're in the spotlight, Leo. You're in the spotlight. It's like you're auditioning for something. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands in the mind space for Leo. Why is the Queen of Wands in the mind space for Leo, Spirit? 6 of Swords, moving on, integrating the past with the future now, not letting it hold you back or stunt your growth here just because you were in learning mode, you were in the apprentice mode, but now you're stepping into the spotlight. There's a big spotlight coming for you. It's like you got to let go of the past in order to see this spotlight ahead. You're looking back. You're looking back at the way you got here, the path you got here. Maybe you're trying to leave breadcrumbs in case it doesn't work out and you need to find your way back here. But you can never go back home. It's never going to be the same. So really let that idea go that you need a plan B. It is absolutely distracting you from plan A. So there is a plan A here. Maybe it got put on the back burner. You didn't have the resources. You didn't have the time to invest in it, but it is coming full circle right up into your vision now, Leo. So it's time to focus on that. Let go of the plan B. The plan B was always there just to distract you. That security blanket, that feeling like you can go back, or you can retrace your steps here, or you can change your mind here. You got to let that go. Full force ahead, really plowing ahead into this. And why not? What's the resistance in the mind space for Leo just moving out of that? What's the resistance here? What's the obstacle? Letting it go. 5 of Cups, letting go of the disappointments, the things that didn't work out here. It's just really, you tried to move in a direction and it was a huge dead end. It was just futile, or it seemed like you had just made the wrong decision, or you want to go back and which way did I come and how did I get here, and get into the root cause of it. Definitely getting to the root cause of it, with the fox spirit and all that red coming up through the ether here. So yeah, it's time to let it go. It's time to look ahead now. It's time to look at where you're standing right now and not where you came from. So there's a little bit of an urgency, or a nudge here to lose your story, forget how you got here, because right now it's just stunting. You're kind of stuck in that label, or stuck in that identity, or stuck in that hat that you've been wearing a long time. So it feels so uncomfortable to take it off. It almost feels frightening to take it off, but it's time to take it off. Don't let your past identify who you are today. It's just not compatible. It's not working. So I think that's the clicking into place, is I'm not my stories. I'm not just what happened to me. So beautiful understanding coming in here that it's time to turn your attention away from the past, turn your attention away from the sorrow and the grief and the angst and the anxiety to get here, because it served its purpose then. It was the rocket fuel underneath you. It was in the asking that caused this desire to move into your focus, move into your front and center here. So yeah, you wouldn't be here if you weren't asking for it. But you got stuck in the asking. Page of Cups, look at this. It is time to express yourself, Leo. It's time to speak your mind without that filter, without that wanting to suck the words back into your mouth because maybe you're fearful of the law of attraction. It can be really detrimental to have this filter for fear of what you're saying here. So yeah, the law of attraction really kind of backfiring on you, because what we think about comes about, and you just keep thinking about how hard it was to get here, or what you'd gone through, or how tall you had to stand, or how strong you had to be in a certain situation. But that's keeping you stuck there, because you're reminding yourself over and over and over that you had to be strong. And the other end of that, the duality of that, is weakness. So it's keeping you feeling weak, keeping you feeling vulnerable, feeling like you don't have any choices. When you have that plan A, just go for that plan A. Don't get distracted. This is a world of distraction right now, a world of wag the dog. And it's time to just go right to the source here. Just bypass it all. Just really escalate this forward as quick as you can. Just bypass the noise that is trying to hold you back in the memory of what happened or how you got here. It's almost like an overbearing parent who just keeps reminding the mega superstar where they came from. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget your roots. What they're saying is, don't forget me. Don't leave me behind. Don't just go out into the stratosphere and forget that I'm here. I'm waiting for you. I love you. So there's just this sense of trying to remind you that you came from me. I created you, right? And that's so detrimental to our growth, because you're always trying to live up to that, to who they think you are. You're always trying to live up into their identity or their label of you, of some kind of parental figure or somebody who's really reared you or really tried to guide you in the right direction in their mind. Not that it was the right direction, but it's really hard to break away from that, to be grateful for how they helped you in times of need, in times of sorrow, in times of grief, but that they can't help you anymore because they're still stuck down there and reminding themselves who they are and their insecurities and why they didn't make it. And they're not going to let you, they're going to teach you by their mistakes here. So they're not going to let you make the same mistakes they did. So it's time to break away from that. Be you in your true authentic light here, no matter what anyone else thinks you are or who anyone else thinks you are. Absolutely beautiful, of breaking free. That's what pulls it all together, is this really knowing who you are now. What are you feeling in the heart space? What are you feeling, Leo? What's going on? This one, definitely judgment. Wow. What's dead is now awakened here. So there's something that was almost smothered within you. Maybe a dream when you were young. And boy, did it get smothered. It's like our family line doesn't do that, or our people don't do that. So there's just this breaking of free, this breaking out of the box, running over the line, the boundaries that have been put in place by your ancestral line here, and you tripping over it at first, stumbling over it at first. But then realizing, wow, I didn't leave the breadcrumb. I can never go back home. I am not that same person. So just really understanding that something was deliberately tried to be smothered out, choked out for you, because it made someone else feel like a failure. If you achieved it, it would make them feel like a failure. Maybe it was their dream, or maybe it was, they were living vicariously through you. And so in your failure, it makes them feel like it wasn't their fault. Like, see, everybody fails at this, right? So there's just kind of this justification happening here, where you're this rising star, you're this shooting star, you're going to be in the spotlight soon, you're getting the attention soon, and that's going to really upset someone around you. It's going to really rattle them because you're getting everything they wanted. So interesting here, Leo, and I think you just don't even notice because you're so busy working on this. It's like you're practicing, you're rehearsing, maybe in the mirror, maybe you're practicing your lines or what you're going to say in that interview or what you're going to say in that audition. And so you're just not even realizing that there's somebody at home just like, oh my God, they're about to prove me wrong. They're about to make it when I said they couldn't. And so there's a little bit of fear around you making it. Tell me a little bit more about that in the heart space for Leo. Tell me a little bit more about that, the Tower. And look at this, you're coming out in reverse with the Six of Wands coming out in reverse. Somebody deliberately stunting your growth. You're stunting your fire here, just not wanting you to succeed, because in your succeeding, it would prove them wrong. They had always said that you couldn't do this, or they had always said that this is the reason why they couldn't do it. Somebody really projecting either their fears or their jealousy or their envy directly at you. Started very, very young. You've been doing this in 7-year cycles, breaking out of the mold that they have put you in, breaking out of the box that they have put you in. It's almost like, Leo, this time of integration, this time of transformation, great understanding coming in for you with this Tower here right in the heart space. It's just you're forgetting there ever was a box. What box? What box? You don't even understand. It's not computing because you are flying high. So it's like nobody was ever able to put chains on me, but they thought that they did. They thought that they had you. They thought they had wrangled the lion and had you under control. There was a time for them, because of this Tower explosion, you really showing them something else, a different perspective on that. There was a time they felt they had you under control, but yeah, why would anyone put chains on me? Why would anyone put chains on you, Leo? But they tried, because in your success, every time you succeeded, it just made them feel like a failure. They saw your brilliance, they saw your glory, and it festered in them like a virus, because they saw in you what they would never be. And it's because of the law of attraction, because they never saw themselves that bright. They never saw themselves as having the talent or having the opportunities. Maybe they think you had more opportunities than them, but they're not realizing what you went through to get here. You're still looking back at what you went through to get here, and they're trying to influence that into you giving them the credit for it. Wow. Leo, you showed them. You didn't tell them who you are. You showed them who you are. And that changed everything. Everything. You walked the walk instead of just continuing to talk the talk that I'm not you, that I'm not going to leave you behind, that I'm very grateful. Thank you for your help here, but I don't owe you my life. I don't owe you my my happiness for that. A beautiful, beautiful understanding of that coming into you. It's just almost like this instant realization that I don't owe them anything. I don't owe anyone anything here. Everything that is coming to me by my doing. So all of this success, that when you get this turned around, Leo, and it's simply a matter of you realizing what has been happening here, you coming to the understanding of what has been happening here, the influence of the failure that you are coming from other people here. It's over. It's over. Their manipulation, their tactics will never work again on you. You've lost the breadcrumbs home to that route. It's no, I'm done with that. I'm done with feeling unworthy. I'm done with you trying to insist that I am unworthy or that you are worthier than me here. So absolutely beautiful. This is how you get your power back. This is how you get your life back. They tried to wrangle the lion, but they tried to lasso you, but you slipped out of their noose. You slipped out of their manipulation there. And it's just like, wow, they're just so shocked. It's just catching that punch right when it's coming for you. And just, no, I'm not going to punch back, but I'm not going to let you hit me again. It's just really enough. You just put a stop to something, some kind of manipulation of who you are or where you're going or what you're worth or what your value is. Really, really understanding that. All right, let's see what's in the foundation. What's in the foundation? I got to see what's changed with this tower. I mean, you've had a huge, huge heart transformation here, and I got to see how that's affecting your daily life. How is this affecting Leo's daily life, Spirit? The Seven of Swords, you're having a hard time trusting now. It's like you don't let a whole lot of people in. When you do, that's a very, very big commitment for you. You're very, very loyal, but you're having a hard time trusting people. That's kind of a boundary you needed to have, because you need to sever off any kind of influence on who you are here. It has to be really severed. You got to kick away the breadcrumbs somehow, some way. Seven of Swords, just really having a hard time trusting. And Seven of Wands, you feel like you're backed up against the wall. But again, it's the sevens. It's the end of a 7-year cycle, the beginning of a brand new cycle for you. So you've had to defend yourself. You've had to stop the punches here mid. You had to learn how to do that. I'm picturing Kung Fu, Kung Fu with Grasshopper, and snatch this pebble from my hand. And year after year, right, was the practice of snatching, of vibing in the right vibe, of getting on that same vibration here, to be equals, to both be masters there. So yeah, that's what's happened here. You reached out, you got out of that lasso by snatching the truth. Then the truth is that you are unique, you are special, you are here to be brilliant, to rise up, to rise above the ancestral line that's been held down for so long. So it's just out of habit, it's out of familiarity to be held down, to use that as your excuse, to argue for your own limitations, because nobody wants to point the finger inward, right? Ouch. That hurts more than anything, is to point the finger inward and say, only I can catch that pebble. Only I can determine how far I can go, where my destiny lies, that only exists within me. So yeah, somebody trying to change your stars here, and you getting your power back, saying these are my stars to change, good or bad, failure or success, at least it's mine. All right, any last words of advice for this Leo? Any last words of advice, Spirit, for Leo? Look at this with the partnerships, the lovers here. This has a lot to do with partnerships and trusting partnerships and trusting the words that are coming out of their mouth. So you've been very much conditioned to be on guard, to have your back up against the wall, to be defending yourself. You've very much been in that role, probably 7 years, who knows how many 7 years that has gone on for you, Leo. So you're used to being in defense mode. You're used to being in, not much offense. You've been in defense for a very, very long time, and now you're shifting the script here. You're flipping the script here. It's like, I'm going to try to be quarterback for a minute. Why not? Why not go on the offense for a minute, throw the ball, see how far I can go, and then if they catch up to me, if it's better to ask for forgiveness than it is permission. I think that's what you're moving into. You're going to really learn how, this is really showing you to learn how to trust another here, to trust the partner that you have chosen, to trust that best friend, that partner, that co-worker, whatever it is. This is a lesson in trust for you, and you can go all in. You can trust. You can trust when your heart says trust, because you know more than anyone when someone's trying to be a shyster, or trying to get away with something, or trying to influence the way you're thinking here. You have this beautiful spiritual detector. It's like, you know what? Have you ever heard that some people cannot be hypnotized? I feel like I'm one of them. I've had a lot of people try to hypnotize me. And, that very same person hypnotized my sister-in-law, made her feel like she was a chicken. She, swear to God, thought she was a chicken, but not me. I have a very hard time. You can't hypnotize me. And I know if you're listening to this far, if you've gotten this far in this reading, you're one of those people. You cannot be hypnotized. It doesn't work. You're so connected to your higher self. You're so connected to who you really are, to that grit of you, to that nut of you, to that energy of you that will never die. You're so connected to that you too cannot be brainwashed. So this is beautiful. You cannot be hypnotized. This is beautiful. You can trust again, Leo. You can trust. You have a partner here. There's a partner, Gemini energy coming in. There's a partner that's really bringing it together for you. It's the yin to your yang, and it's glorious because you're both fitting in so beautifully together, whatever that means to you. Your lives are just fitting so beautifully together. There's a beautiful power couple ahead here. All right, Leo, I think I got to leave it here. Sweet, sweet results await, and you got to let me know what these sweet results are. Everything's turning around for you, Leo. You're about to be heard. You're about to be seen. You're about to be recognized. You're going to be really, really shocked at the spotlight coming on you. This beautiful rainbow of light, really just for you. This is just for you because of what you've gone through, because of the struggles you have gone through. It's the olive branch, the hand of God coming in for you, Leo. So beautiful. Yes, you deserve this. You deserve this so much. You deserve to get out of that lasso, to get out of that hook that somebody had you in, and to break free and see how far you can fly, Leo. I believe you can fly. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And Leo, I will definitely tune in with you soon.